Welcome back to Planted in the Middle. This is Amy, where I am documenting the transformation of my yard from boring new construction to a garden oasis. I'm super excited today because we are going to start phase 2. So as you can see a little bit behind me here, we did this flower bed, and now we're going to round the corner and put one in here where I'm standing. I'm going to walk you through the entire process from start to finish. We're starting off with just lawn, and we're going to turn it into plantable beds. So here is the previous work we did all along the fence there, and eventually we'll be going all the way around. But we're going to round this corner here and take out all this grass and put it into a flower bed. So first steps are defining the bed, and as you can see, I have put a rope down here, and I have also mowed a line where I think the bed should go. So I shortened the grass really short where the flower bed is going to be, and then rounded the corner in here to make it merge with this bed. So once you've decided the location of your garden bed and figured out the shape and size, as here I've laid out the rope here, the other consideration is what kind of edge you're going to use. Are you going to border it with rock or pavers or timbers? In my case, I'm doing a natural edge where I just cut it into the sod, and that's going to be the defining edge of the bed. So I'm going to take you through step by step how to do that. Yesterday I spent quite a bit of time playing with the shape of the bed here. One of the considerations I have is mowing, so I want it to be a smooth transition. I really hate mowing into corners. Some nice round curves. Then it comes along here. I have between 6 and 10 feet between the fence and the edge of the bed. Right here it's about 6 feet. Behind me here it gets a little wider. And then as we go down, I have nice smooth curves. And then I've bumped it out here a bit because, I don't know if you can see here, I have a stick in the ground. This is a placeholder for a tree. And so I want the bed to bump out around, giving that tree some room. And then it curves back in and merges with the previous bed. And again with a nice smooth corner. So I used a combination of both the lawnmower, as you can see a mowed edge here, that's my first attempt where I thought it would be, and then the rope to help define, give me a better visual of what I want the bed to look like. So this rope is just a poly, kind of like plastic rope, and so I did have to leave it sitting out in the sun, straightened out for a while before I could actually get it into a nice smooth shape. So that's a good tip for you. Now once I am convinced the rope is in the right place, it's going to just be a placeholder for, I'm going to spray paint it and make it a little bit more semi-permanent so I can do the rest of the work. Alright, I have been fussing and fussing over the shape of this line, and I think I'm finally happy with it. So next step here is to spray paint. To mark out the line, I have the inverted marking paint so that you can tip this upside down and mark easily. It also, they have a little roller that you can sit this can in, and it has a handle on it so that you can roll it along. That would be another option, but I'm just doing a short steps point here, so I'm not going to bother with the tool, just going to do it by hand. The grass is wet, so I'm going to let this dry for just a little bit before I roll up the rope. Hello. That's all marked out nice with the paint. I got the rope rolled up. The next step here is to use our edging spade and cut the natural curve in here. So how this works, theoretically, is that you're going to go straight in on the lawn side, and you're going to come in at an angle on the flower bed side. I'm going to get you up close and do the best I can on that. However, in the previous bed, I did not have the strength to come in at an angle, or I don't have the right tools. I got 4 shovels and I don't have the right tools. So we're going to see what works best and see how I can do it. Just clay soil, rock soil, it may not work the way it's supposed to. You might have to just get creative and see how you can make that work. Got you down at ground level here. So starting on my line, I'm going to come this side. So I am standing in the lawn side, so I'm going to come straight down. And even this is difficult. I have to jump on it. Rock it, loosen it up. I move to the next, straight down. And then, theoretically here, we're supposed to come at this angle. I don't have enough weight or strength to come in that way. Seems to be doing okay here at the very edge. And we lift that out. And then the next one. We're going pretty good here. Let's see if we can keep going. The fact that the dirt is really wet today might be working in our favor. Let's pull this up. See how it's looking. So it made a nice good cut, but what we want is the flower bed to go into the straight down. So we have our straight down side. We want the flower bed to slope right into that. And I'm not really getting that effect. I'm just getting this ditch, which is what I got on the other side, which works. But the mulch slides off of here. When we put the cardboard on and the mulch on, the mulch slides. So I want it to have a better angle. Let's see if we can do better. Maybe a little bit better. I think it's just wider. Okay, I'll keep going to see what we can do here. Lawn side, straight down. Okay, we'll try again here. Let's try a little different shovel. See if we can get the angle in here. Seems to be doing a little better. We'll continue on a little further here. I think we're doing better. So one of the reasons it's so hard to dig through the sod is because it's only 1.5 years old and it still has the nylon netting that holds the sod together when they lay it. I mean, I think that'll be there forever. I don't think that's ever going to deteriorate, but that makes it very difficult to get through. Back to the shovel, get this angle. Doing much better than the last garden bed. I'm impressed. Have about 40 more feet to go, so I'm just gonna speed this up for you. With this being the second flower bed that I have edged the bed, I have a couple tips to make it a little easier if you're working with clay soil. Make sure the grass is very short. Scalp it all the way to the ground. If you have clay soil, damp soil might work better for you. Dry soil can feel like concrete. And also try all your different tools to find the one that works best for you in your situation. I went through 3 tools before I found one that worked. Here's the finished project. All cleaned up. I'm cleaned up. There's the edge of the flower bed. Let's see if I can get in close here. Let's see how this flower bed side slopes down and this side is more straight. That will help keep the grass from jumping from the lawn side into the flower bed, because there's this big gap here that it would have to jump across. And then it will take some maintenance. A couple times a year or so we'll have to go through and define the edge, the lawn side again. And here's the look from up the other side. So today we covered how to determine the size and shape of the flower bed, how to edge it out with a rope, and mark it with paint in order to cut it out. So next up I have to get some sprinklers removed, and then I'll be back out to lay the cardboard and mulch and really make this into a flower bed. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe to see the next steps.